Nelson Mandela's story, a struggle and patience that changed history. In the heart of South Africa, where the apartheid regime imposed its oppression and discrimination, Nelson Mandela emerged as a revolutionary fighter against this injustice. He was a powerful voice defending equality and human rights, which led to his arrest in 1962 and a life sentence due to his political activism. Mandela spent 27 years in prison, most of them under harsh conditions on Robben Island, where he faced hard labor and isolation. Despite the injustice and suffering, he remained patient and committed to his vision of a free South Africa that would not discriminate among its citizens. Instead of harboring hatred or seeking revenge, he invested his time in prison for reflection, study, and developing his leadership skills. During those 27 years, the political landscape in South Africa was gradually changing. International pressure against the apartheid regime increased, and resistance within the country grew. Even when hope for change seemed slim, Mandela never lost his patience. He refused to surrender to despair or hatred, realizing that rushing into violent retaliation would only deepen his nation's wounds. In 1985, the government offered to release him if he renounced violence, but he refused, believing that such a compromise would betray his cause. Finally, in 1990, after decades of struggle and patience, Mandela was released. The long years of waiting had not weakened his resolve or vision. Instead of seeking revenge, he chose the path of reconciliation, recognizing that true healing for South Africa could only come through peace and unity. He worked tirelessly to negotiate the end of apartheid, demonstrating immense patience and forgiveness toward those who had long oppressed him and his people. In 1994, South Africa held its first democratic elections, and Mandela was elected as the country's first black president. His leadership during this period was marked by his commitment to national reconciliation, as he sought to bridge deep racial divides, promote tolerance over hatred, and build a society where all South Africans, black and white, could live in peace. Mandela's story remains a living testament that patience and belief in justice can change the course of history, and that wise leadership and forgiveness are the true keys to real change.